Welcome, everyone. I'm so excited to have Teresa Turner Benedetti and just so excited to be able to be in her energy. So, Teresa and I feel like we go way back. We go pretty far back, Some people that I've been interviewing, maybe it's been a year, maybe 2 years, but we go pretty far back. So, it's been really fun to be able to know you. I know you in person and you give the best hugs. I should have put that too, like best hugger as your title. I miss your hugs. I miss your hugs.
We
Oh,
first met at the Healing Fair at Daphne's in 2013.
thank you. It has been 6 years. Teresa, that's amazing. Oh my gosh, I'm glad you're good at math. Well, I'm glad that you remembered 2013. Wow, okay.
Well, I was the director at the kind of putting people where they needed to go, and so I scheduled your people when they came in and made their appointments with you at the there. So
I love
I
that. I
knew you
remember
before
that.
you knew me.
I just got chills. I just got like a shudder and chills. I love that. And it was interesting because I remember we were eating lunch. We were all eating lunch, and I think you came in to get more information for the fair. And I just remember like, I really like her. I want to get to know her. I remember thinking that. That was the first thing. I was like, she's so beautiful. So yeah, we do go way back, don't we? Oh my gosh. I love that. I love that. Way
And I
back.
think I joined the VIP program like within the first 1 or 2 months of you starting it. So
Yeah, I was thinking that too, because let's see, so it's been 2 years in the VIP, so you've been in the VIP for 2 years, which is incredible. Oh my gosh. So I'd love for you to share a little bit about yourself, where you're from and where you are, and also just a spiritual experience that stands out to you.
um, Well, I'm Teresa. I live in Idaho, Pocatello, rural, nice. I love it here. I do love Idaho.
Mhm.
Let's see. My most profound, earliest um, spiritual encounter, I was only 17, and this one always stands out, and it always comes back to me as a reminder that spirit is near. I was in high school. It was 1978, and I got kicked out of high school for smoking pot. And so I went and lived with my brother in a little tiny town about 100 miles from here. And the road to that town was just really windy and crazy. And so I'd come home every weekend to be with my boyfriend and friends and do the party thing. And one night it was really late, and I was driving back there because I had to go to school Monday morning. And I was so tired, and was driving a little tiny, not like a Volkswagen Bug, but kind of like that, and kind of a death trap. And I was so tired. I remember being so tired, and pretty soon these headlights appeared in the back and shining in your rearview mirror right into my face. And they were so bright. It was like at first I was irritated, like, back off, buddy. You don't, why are you so close to me? But looking back, I know it was because spirit was guiding me because I was so tired and the road was so windy and it was late and dark. And then when I got to my destination and it was time for me to turn off to my brother's home, which was just down the road from this old 2-lane highway, I pulled over. I wasn't sure if I was going to say thanks or what I was going to do, but there was nobody there. There was that it was gone. There was no one there. So whether that kite, I feel like that car just kind of got wings and flew away. And so that was my first. It gives me chills to this day when I think about those headlights. Um,
Wow, Teresa.
yeah, it was incredible.
That's amazing. I know I got goosebumps too. I was just like, that's amazing. Oh my gosh. And I know those windy roads. I know Idaho roads. And windy roads and, up and down and you're going over mountains and all that other stuff. And yet you had this guiding light. You had, spirit was close and helping you to get home. That's incredible. That's incredible. I love that. And it just kind of think you they're showing me like opened up from there. Spirit's just showing me like it opened up from there. And you did card pulls for a while. You did a lot with cards, right?
Oh yeah, all the time. I would. I love to play poker, and we would play poker a couple times a week in the bar. And I would always take my cards, and people would just, "Did you bring your cards? Did you bring your cards?" And yeah, for a long time, for several years, I did those all the time.
I love
Then
that.
I got hurt, and then I got hurt physically, and life just changed. So I still do my cards. Some people will call me up and, will you do a reading? Or I'll do them occasionally. Or remember when we met at the coffee shop? I'll still do that once in a while, but certainly not like I used to.
Got you. Got you. Yeah. And I remember being going to the coffee shop and you were so spot on. And I was like, whoa, she's kind of like nailing me here. But it was good. It was so good because it was just everything I needed to hear and a lot of confirmation of where I was at in life and
Yes.
so helpful. And I feel like that's what we do, as readers. It's almost like we're wanting people to see, kind of shed light on it and say, like, this is what's happening. This is where you're at in life, and I feel like too, just in a lot of ways, helping to open up somebody's path so that they know that there's somewhere else they can go, something else they can do, which you really
Yes.
opened me up with that reading. I was like, oh, okay. Thank you, Teresa. It was so spot on. It was so spot on. So I love this. So I'd love for you to tell our viewers what are some of the services that you've taken advantage of mine.
Just about everything, I think.
Things
The
like that.
mediumship courses, definitely the spirit circles and the VI program. I love the meditation. I think meditation is the key to most anything, whether it be our mindfulness at the present moment or our healing, our spiritual connection. Without mindfulness, we don't, or without meditation, I think that we hold ourselves back.
Yeah, yeah. So being able to get into that deeper sense, deeper awareness.
Your meditations are incredible. You have a lovely voice. You go where you need to go, and they're truly channeled. And I do love them. Yes.
Oh, thank you. And this is confirmation for me because I have the spirit guide meditations, and that's the only meditations I have recorded. But there's, I do VIP meditations and do lives with the spirit circles, do those meditations. And so this is definitely confirmation for me to record some more of those meditations because people keep saying it and I'm like, oh, okay. And coming from you, girlfriend. Okay, I'm listening.
Yes.
That's
Because they're
wonderful.
what I listen to most of your, when I go back or when I do go in, it's your meditations that always draw me.
Oh, love that. Well, I'm glad. And you got to join us for a retreat too. That was
I
pretty
did.
cool.
Yeah. And if
That was
anybody's afraid of doing the online thing, I mean, I know that you miss a lot of the camaraderie because so much happens after the classes where you get to know the girls so, or the other people so much more. But I still very much benefited from being with you guys online and learning. And yeah, it was wonderful.
It was so fun. It was so fun to be in your energy. Oh my, every time I'm in your energy, I'm like, yes, Teresa's energy, which is interesting because there's a lot of comments coming in about your energy. So I love this. Yolanda says, Teresa, so awesome to be in your energy again, because she was at retreat. So yes, and she's in VIP. Patsy says, love you, sweet Teresa Turner.
I
Sweet
love her.
Patsy. I know. Stephanie says, hi. And then I love it. I love it. Look at all this. And then Patsy says, Teresa's energy is so beautiful and loving. I was so blessed to meet her in person. She radiates love. Totally agree. 100%. Totally. Patsy, did you get one of her hugs? Your hugs are the best. I love your hugs.
She did.
She did. Yay. Oh, so perfect. So good stuff all the way around. So what are you doing now with your spirituality, with your gifts?
Well, there's a couple of things I wanted to say to you, Heather, that
Of course. Yeah. Bring it
I
on,
did
girl.
some journaling, I don't know, quite a while ago when you first asked me to do this. And I went back to it and God, I couldn't even read my own writing. So I readjusted it, but and I wrote down my favorite things for Heather, my most profound, and I told you about my profound earliest experience. But what I love most about VIP is the interaction with the others, that we're all using each other's gifts to help each of us get better, learning and the comprehending the new things and the ideas. That's what you're really good at, is helping us comprehend the things that you're teaching us. And that's what I love most. And you've been very beneficial for that for me. I think that all of us have had a rough road, and I think that that's why we're all here together, is because we relate to one another's stories. And when people's stories, that's what I love, is I read what people are saying and what they may need help with or prayers with, and their stories, we latch on, and that helps us with our healing, our own growth, and our own understanding. So to believe in the possibilities, we learn to believe in ourselves. And that's what you've also done for me, is believing in all the other possibilities.
Absolutely.
Oh, please forgive me. I'm
I
so
want
emotional.
to hug you right now. I'm like, come here, Teresa. Oh, love you so much.
I can't even read here.
Oh.
So like I said, being moved by the stories, and to not be afraid of our feelings, and the meditation is the key. There's one other thing I wanted to tell you.
Beautiful.
Heather is on a mission. She's on a mission to empower, to motivate, and to inspire, motivate, and empower people with information that enables us or them to take proactive change, and to take be in charge of our health and our lives, and to experience this transformational power. That's what you do for us, is help us bring transformational power and change into our lives.
Thank you. That means a lot to me. I appreciate that so much. That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Another thing I love about the VIP and you is that you always, no matter how many people join or who's there, you always seem to find the time to make each one of us feel special. And that is a unique gift, Heather, and people just don't do that like you. So that's one of my favorite things.
Oh, honey, I wasn't expecting this, and thank you. That's so beautiful and so sweet. I appreciate that so much. Definitely warms my heart, and you know my story, and so it definitely helps me to know that I'm doing the right things, that I'm stepping forward and being able to assist people in this way. And I appreciate that so much. And I definitely agree with you about the VIP group, because that's probably one of my favorite places to be. And it's my group, but I love coming on and just being like in that high vibe and the support. And just like you said, people are needing prayers or their insights, or, are practicing and wanting to know more information about that. And just that everyone is so supportive, so I'm so glad that I have been able to be on the receiving end of that. And thank you. That was so sweet of you. Unexpected and surprise, and I take it to heart completely. So I love
Well,
it.
it's one of my favorite things, is you in my life.
I love that. Well, same here, Teresa Turner. Every time I'm in your energy, I love this. And
for the retreat, I sent the packages, and they were all wrapped in brown paper packages tied up with string. And we talked about that being one of my favorite things.
I'm so impressed with you, Teresa. Look at you go. Oh my gosh. Yes, yes. And it was beautiful too, because you had placed Reiki symbols in the box, to really allow for that healing and sealing. And I still have that. Like, I brought them home because I was just like, I want these. It was incredible, because I was just like, I could feel the energy on them. I could feel the Reiki symbols in that box. And oh my gosh. And I'd love for you to share with our audience, like, what you do. So what are you talking about? What did you put in that box? What did you put in that box, girl?
Everybody, I made handcrafted crystal sun catchers. They're the balls on the end, and they all have different beads and I use a lot of the little tiny beads, the seed beads, in my work. And then I just bless them all with my energy and the Reiki love and healing energy. And I've made hundreds of those. It's exciting. I've given way more away than I'll ever sell, but that's all right. That's what I love to do. And I am getting ready. I've committed. I'm quite concerned about my health, but I've committed to doing a healing or a craft fair. It's up at one of the, it wasn't here when you were here. It's called the Mountain View Event Center in Pocatello. It's up by off of Olympus. Anyways, it's a big place and they're holding craft shows in there. So I committed to do it, and I'm going to take my sun catchers. I have like 50 made, and I've been making lots of pendulums and earrings, necklaces and bracelets, and trying to use the chocolate colored stones, and they've turned out lovely. And then made some beautiful, amazing wreaths. And my biggest concern was, well, it's not till the 14th of December. People already have their Christmas wreaths bought, so I'm a little concerned. But I'm thinking, well, if it's meant to be, they'll buy them. If not, I'll give them away. Or sell.
You have such a big heart. Yeah. Well, and I think too that, as soon as anybody gets into your craft, and people are talking about this in the comments, Patsy says she makes beautiful sun catchers, and, other people are just sharing too about your craft. It's almost like as soon as you get into Teresa's energy, first of all, but then into your craft, into your products, it's like, I want more. And so I do need to just really do my flashy with this, because this was incredible. So there was various, like, what are these called? What are these called? Symbols? What are they called? Decals?
Oh,
what are they called?
The charms.
The charms, thank you. Charms, of course. We're talking about craft charms. And I love that. So that is part of this particular sun catcher. And just love the care and time and energy you put in. So we have pink and white beads here, and then purple. Purple's my favorite. So I snagged the purple. And the hearts, I love hearts. And so this is one of them from the retreat. And I was just like, that one's mine. And then this is another one that I believe I got this from you in person. I think I got this from you in person. And so this traveled with me across the US. And here's the angel. Isn't she amazing?
You still have the green one, the green angel one?
Yes. And it's in a different part of the house. Sorry, I have them everywhere. I know. I love, like, coming home. I was telling Teresa this before we went live. I love coming home because I have it in all the front windows. I have all of our sun catchers in a front window because I want to see it, So I have this. The other one you're talking about is in our living room window. But it's beautiful, amazing energy. And I shared with Teresa before we got on live that a lot of times as I'm doing the lives and as the sun is coming through, there's just an incredible rainbow effect in here. And then also a lot of times with my in-person classes, in-person sessions, people are like, oh, where'd you get that? I'm like, it's right here. Let me show you. Do you know Teresa Turner? That's my girl. So these are beautiful. And so I'm curious too, like, you must be really inspired as you're making this. Like what goes through you as you're creating your craft?
Just what looks pretty, what I would like. I don't know. I just feel this just this warmth and this, this looks good. And I get happy and I feel the joy. And I wanted to tell you, I used to do a lot of painting, toll painting on wood. And then I haven't done that for years and years. And so last week or 2 weeks ago, I was looking for stuff at the Goodwill. And I found this yucky old Santa Claus on wood that was on a wreath. And I snagged him. He was $1.99. I brought him home and I repainted him. I'm just going to show him to you.
I want to see. Oh my gosh.
Can you see him?
Yeah.
Isn't he cute?
Yes, I love him.
He turned out really cute. So that was like,
Aww.
I'd forgotten how much I love to paint. So, yeah.
I love that. Anybody else? Oh, goodness. If we could rewind, there was an orb that went right across your forehead. That was so cool as you were walking through. That was so cool. Okay. I was like, anybody else? But I don't know if anybody else saw it. But on the replay, there's right here at this point, there's an orb that goes across her forehead. That's so cool. So I love that. So it's, have you always been crafty? You like art? Like, is this kind of part of your thing that you've always been enjoying?
I've always made stuff, done stuff, built stuff, painted stuff. Yeah.
I love that.
for as long as I can remember. It's just kind of part of me.
I love that. I love that. So, how can people get in touch with you if people want these beautiful sun catchers or your pendulums, your
Just
earrings?
through Facebook. I don't have a website or anything special. So yeah, just through Facebook Messenger me, or just write up in this group, wherever is easiest, and especially if we're already friends.
Right. If we're already friends, just message me. That sounds wonderful. Well, Teresa, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Thank you for sharing your light, your energy, and your incredible craft. It's amazing. I can feel you on this energy. That's why I have you in every like window of my house. Sorry.
Aw. You know how much I love you.
The front ones anyway. So yes, I love you too. Well, have a wonderful night,
You
and
too.
to our
Thanks
audience,
for
have a
having
wonderful
me.
evening. Yes, absolutely. Mwah. I love you so much. Okay, have a good night.
Bye.
Bye, Teresa. See you.